All right, this is a very special edition of Mandy on the Internet. We are on the road. We are going to talk about the 49ers losing to the Miami Dolphins. We're going to do it from the road. How is your holidays going, by the way? Mine's going terribly. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am an introvert. And I find being around so many people all day to be very draining. Having to laugh like at everybody's stupid ass jokes, like I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At one point, somebody tried to ask me like, "So, how's work going?" And I could not even manage like the redirect. You know, like the redirect where you're like, "Oh, it's going okay. By the way, how's Jim? How are the kids?" I couldn't even bother. I just looked them straight in the eye. I was like, I don't really want to talk about it. Stop asking me. So yeah, that's how my holidays are going. I hope your holidays are going a little bit better than mine. Anyways, let's talk about the 49ers and the Dolphins. Brock Purdy had another game-sealing interception. I do believe the 49ers came into the season fully prepared and fully budgeted to give Brock Purdy the market contract, knowing that in like a year or two, it was gonna look like a bargain. Okay, as soon as these other quarterbacks start to get paid, with the salary cap going up and everything, so it wasn't really an issue. However, Brock Purdy has given them enough ammo now that they're gonna play hardball. Like, they're not going to be insulting. They're not going to say, hey, $35 million, take it or leave it. They're not going to be insulting, but they're going to say, hey, listen, like, look at your comparisons throughout the league. Like, look at Sam Darnold. Did you have a better season than Sam Darnold? And, of course, Brock Purdy's people are going to come back with, wait a minute, Sam Darnold had Justin Jefferson. Who do I got? My number one receiver held out. Then he got injured. And then I've got Debo, who's a shell of his former self. Christian McCaffrey, blah, 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 blah. They're going to do the whole thing. And then Parag Marathe is going to be like, well, what about Jaden Daniels? He's a rookie. He's got he's got injuries everywhere, and he's coming through. So they're going to haggle about that. I believe they'll settle somewhere around like $45 million, which is a perfectly reasonable contract. I'm just asking, is there anybody in the league? That's what Parag Marathe or whoever's doing the negotiating is going to say. Like, is there anybody in the league that's going to pay you, dude? I don't think so. Who is going to pay you this money? Like, who are we negotiating against besides ourselves? The Dodgers and Teoscar Hernandez are going through the same situation right now. So, the way I would describe Brock Purdy is like the perfect fiance. Okay, he does everything. He cooks, he cleans, he satisfies you. He would be a great mother to your children, right? Your parents like him. He's very loyal. You can trust him. You could always trust Brock. The only problem with Brock is he's like a 4. He's a 4. Whereas Josh Allen is like a 9. Josh Allen is a 9. The problem is he's constantly posting his ass on Instagram. Like, I don't love that. I don't love that he's dancing for strangers on TikTok. I don't love that, Josh. I don't love it. Justin Herbert is a nice mix of the two. Justin Herbert is like a 9 also, but very loving, very loyal. I like Justin Herbert. I will be rooting for Justin Herbert and Jim Harbaugh in the AFC, Sam Darnold and the Vikings and the Commanders in the NFC. And then if you look at next year, things are looking up because you could see the deep playoff runs is taking its toll on the Chiefs. And it takes an even greater toll. Those deep playoff runs take an even greater toll if you don't win it. If you don't win it, it takes an even greater toll. And that's what you're seeing with the 49ers. So the rest alone is going to help. And the easier schedule, because we've been so terrible this year, we're going to have an easier schedule next year. That alone is going to take us to like 8-9 wins. And if you have another good draft, we could be an 11-win team next season, just based on that, without really making any changes. Now, I would like to see some changes. I would like Kyle to be a little bit more hands-off. I would like him to lay off of the roster so much. Stop getting involved in it so much. Even Bill Belichick at the end was like, okay, fine, I suck. You want me to stay out of the draft? I'll stay out of the draft.